So what's going on, guys? How you all been? It's been a minute. We're not uploading too consistently. I'm kind of upset about it, but you know, things go on, life moves on. We're gonna be all right. So I've got some news I want to talk about. Not necessarily news. Nobody's really gonna care at the end of the day, but I thought I'd air it all out. I haven't been playing PF as much recently. I've been casually playing it off stream, which is surprising because outside of recording and streaming, I wasn't really playing PF that much. But we're ranked 298 now. Pretty close to 300, which is neat. There's another thing that'll probably happen once I hit rank 300, which will be kind of a big deal, and I don't know. We'll see what actually goes on with that. But I have been streaming games outside of Roblox, which is wild, right? Roblox, like a YouTuber Godstatus, plays something outside of Dude, I think I messed up that sentence at least 5 times. My point is, I've been streaming things outside of Roblox. I started playing Crunker.io like 3 days ago while I was bored at work, and I loved it. I honestly really enjoyed the game. And there's one guy, I forget who it was. There's been one guy in my stream for months. The dude pulls up like every other stream and says, "Hey, Godstatus, can you play Crunker?" And I feel so bad. I told the little kid like 20 times, like, "Dude, I'm just not interested in the game. Like, I don't know what to tell you." And then I played it, and I had a lot of fun. And I've already talked to a few pretty cool guys on there. I was randomly in their Discord, just right-clicking people's names and going to their profiles, and I found a kid in there who plays PF and Bad Business. So I made a friend right off the start, who taught me a lot about the game and showed me some interesting stuff. So I've been really enjoying it. Have you always never been able to move while having the scoreboard open? That feels new. But yeah, no, I found some guys in there who showed me around. You know, brought me up to speed on some things. Crunker is really enjoyable. And I've been streaming it, but I haven't been streaming it on YouTube, as I'm sure you all tell. I've been streaming it over on Twitch, which I will drop a link to that in, you know, the description, on screen, everything like that, because that's where I'm going to be start streaming games outside of PF. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Every now and then, I do get in the mood for PF, and I still make videos on it because, you know, I'll randomly get into the mood for it, and I'll stream it every now and then. But I want to be able to have a platform where I can stream games outside of PF that isn't on my YouTube channel, because truthfully, streaming on my YouTube channel games outside of PF really doesn't benefit me at all. It actually hurts my channel, believe it or not. So Twitch would actually be a platform where I can get away from that. I can stream whatever I want, whenever I want, and it literally doesn't matter. I won't have a sub button or anything like that, because in order for me to get that, I'd have to officially stop streaming on YouTube, which that's a big jump, right? Like, all my fan base is on YouTube here, and I wouldn't necessarily want to do that unless I had a larger kind of fan base on Twitch. So for the time being, do not worry about that. I will still be streaming on YouTube every now and then. I'll still be playing PF, things like that, blah, blah, blah. So don't worry. But for now, I'd like to be streaming Crunker more. I think I streamed it like the past 3 days or something, and I'm off the next 3 days. So hopefully a PF video or two, hopefully, you know, a few streams, something like that. You know, a little bit of both. Everyone's happy. We get a, you know, best of both worlds. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it's something that I'm finally taking the step towards. It's actually been relieving, honestly, that I've been able to stream on a different platform, and I haven't really announced it. Like, I would you know, in my Discord server, which if you guys aren't in there, that's usually where I'll post when I'm streaming, or if I upload a video, I drop it paying, blah, blah, blah. Or even if you guys just casually want to talk to me or the other people in the Discord, that would be your place to go, which obviously other people in the Discord server, you know what I mean. You definitely know what I mean. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's been relieving being able to stream other games and not feeling bad about it. I think the main issue for me on my channel is that if I stream something outside of PF on my channel, on YouTube at least, not like Twitch channel, on YouTube, I go from like, you know, 200 viewers constant, 150 viewers constant to like 20. And it's really demotivating for me for some reason. I've always had the fear of, like, I don't want to become a channel that has, like, you know, 50k subs and I pull like 2,000 views per video. Like, that's my biggest fear. Like, I'd rather completely restart YouTube than to ever get to that point. But it's also, you know, the fact of the matter is that my channel is PF. That is what it is. And for me to have a platform where I can do things outside of that is really interesting to me, and it's something that I've been in the talks of doing for a very long time. I've mentioned it a million times. I've talked with friends about it, and it never came to be up until, you know, a few days ago. I started playing Crunker, and I was like, wow, this seems like, you know, another small-ish community. You know, it's not something like CSGO or Valorant with like 1 million players. You know, there's a few thousand on at all times. It's interesting. It's a fun game. It's another kind of blocky shooter that I think a lot of you guys can enjoy as well. But that's where I'm probably going to be streaming a decent bit, especially just in my off time, random times. I'm still streaming at like 2 o'clock in the morning, which is terrible, by the way. Streaming that late and having like no audience to work with it's bad. But I thought a lot of you guys would be interested in it. A lot of people have always asked me to play games outside of PF. So I might stream something like Valorant one day there. I might stream more Crunker. I might stream, get bored and play Rocket League. I also potentially might buy a second computer. Like, I'm really playing with the idea, because I can't tell you how annoying it is to have a $600 camera, to have an amazing computer, and I still can't stream in the quality that I want. I can't stream in that perfect 1080p, everything's crystal, and that bothers me. You guys have no idea. I'm willing to drop like $1,000 on a new setup just so I can get over this. I don't know if I want to drop the money now or like build up over time and just save all the money I make off of YouTube or donations. I don't really know. I don't have donations set up for Twitch. It's really not why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because it's, a more comfortable place for me to be able to do things. But outside of that, it's just, that's something that I really want to do. I'm so beyond frustrated with not having perfect quality with all the money that I've put into all this. And I'd have to buy a second computer to do it, which is like, God, first world problems to the max, but it would just have to be done. At the end of the day, I still really love streaming. I still really like making YouTube videos. No, I don't think anything's changed about that. It's just me wanting to play PF all the time just isn't there. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can see that. Even I remember I streamed Rocket League for one day, and I streamed for like 3 hours or something, and it felt like nothing. And then I streamed PF for like an hour, and I'm like, man, like, sometimes I'm just not in it. I'm just not in the mood for it, and it just kind of is what it is at this point. So I don't want to force myself to stream things that I'm not interested in, and I also don't think you guys want that. Especially, a lot of people call me out in my videos when I make a video and I'm just really not in the mood for it, but I do it just for the sake of it. You guys can tell. Hello? Is my accuracy that bad? But you guys can... What? Okay. But yeah, no, you guys can definitely tell when I'm just not into it and whatnot. And, it just, sometimes it will be like that. And then other times it doesn't have to be like that. And that's the goal of having the Twitch channel, where things don't have to be like that at any time. There's no limits as to what I'll stream. I'm not going to set myself to one game, which I think that's the worst thing about me for YouTube, is that I'm stuck to PF in a sense. Like, I can upload an oddball video every now and then, which I might start uploading Crunker, because it does fit the generic category of blocky shooters, which that is literally what my channel is based around. So I thought that might be interesting, like Crunker clips or something like that, stream highlights maybe. But yeah, not to ramble on too long. Rank 298 in PF, slowly getting to 300. I'm still casually playing it while, I have downtime, or I'm, not doing anything at work and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, twitch.tv/itsgodstatus. Link in the description. It's probably going to be plastered on this video 37 times, so everyone knows about it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate all the support nonetheless. Thank you guys for everything.